For these two, decisions, I actually just made all the changes and accepted the changes. If Robert would be willing to walk up and get it off the printer while we're reviewing this last decision, then Al could sign the Pine Brook.
Thank you. That's motivation.
That's big motivation.
Yeah, speed reading.
So we're up to the Rivers?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
I like the decision that we voted 45 to nothing.
It only reads that way with track changes.
There's a line through the floor. A very subtle one.
It
It's
is
a football
nice.
score.
It is. Yeah, it's like Weston High playing anybody else, and they're the 0. It's true. Poor Weston's football team gets so good.
They'll get even later in their careers.
I think they will.
I'll take it out on the planning board about 15 years from now.
Mhm. So I don't quite get, it says under 2, background and authority, I'm a slow reader. In the first sentence, it says, in the second sentence, limited site plan approval buildings, ... What's that ... refer to?
Just that there's a lot more language in there, and I mean, it's just the language for limited site plan that's always been there.
Okay,
We
so-
could.
You're going to cut and paste it in, or?
Well, no. I mean, this is how
It's an
it's
abbreviation.
always
This is
been.
it, really?
Yeah.
I've never noticed that.
I mean, it basically ends up being a quarter of the page if we
Okay.
just.
All right. So you're just referring to it, and then
Exactly.
that's just it, and
Yeah.
off, okay.
So number 1 at the very bottom of the page, I'm assuming the River School is also not referred to as a Rover School. It's
Where?
not, it's not a
The
dog
Rover
You
School.
never
in
know.
It's
Weston's
not a dog
house.
school as well.
Where did you say?
So number 1 at the bottom of the page.
Fido Academy.
Sorry, what? Wow.
Missed that one.
Well, actually, we
Did
just
you miss
done-
that one, Steve?
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, my God.
So
I thought it was the
silly.
name of the building. I thought it was the name of the building.
The
Named after
Rover
the
House.
benefactor, Mr.
Yeah, you're
Rover.
right. Maybe it would be
Could
the
be.
Rover House.
Yeah. I mean, I just assumed that. I just something.
Actually, then I need to check the requirement for reported. Okay, good. It wasn't inadvertently copied.
This is just silly stuff, but under section 4, Roman numeral 4, in the discussion, it says headmasters, and then there's an underscore under the,
That's just because the apostrophe was added.
okay, thank you. It's a track change, huh?
Track change.
Okay, never mind.
Nothing is too silly.
Nothing is too nitpicky.
Nope.
Yes, it
It went
could.
nowhere.
Well, no, we continue the hearing. You don't have to.
Right, but wouldn't he have to come back with an improvement at the next hearing?
If the board thought it was a good idea, why not?
This is a big program with a lot of abutters, you know, obviously keeping an eye on things. It's gotta be, we gotta get it right.
Yeah. I mean, my recommendation, because we already continued it, is because you already raised that as a point, email me a clarification saying this is what I'm looking for, and then that way I can make sure that it's forwarded on.
It's easier to show you how, if you look at the setback line,
Yeah.
like that,
Yes,
you
you're
could,
right.
I mean, maybe you may not be able to have the exact same footprint, and maybe you may not be able to have all this back here, but you could rotate this.
Does that move the house closer to the septic system? Or is it
No,
like-
it's
septic
moved it
system's
away.
in the other direction.
Septic system's over here. So you just, because you have this little triangle there
It
where
changes
the
the
garage.
driveway.
Yeah, so,
Yeah, I know, but that's the kind, he was asking about
and
consequences. That's
really,
what
you
I'm
can't
septic's
do,
here.
do you agree you can't ever do 90 degrees between the garage and the house?
No, you can do 90 degrees.
I'm sure there are lots of things.
Well, if you're rotating like this, you're talking about rotating like this.
Right.
Which makes sense, but here's the septic system.
He's pivoting
You're not
like
going to,
this.
you're moving it away, if anything. You're certainly not moving it closer.
So
to
you're
the-
keeping this corner where it is.
This whole, no, this is.
No, the whole thing just. You trace.
Okay, all right, so that you're,
I mean, there may have to be some
Thing,
adjustments to the footprint,
thumbtack
but
in it here, it's just swinging around here.
so that this becomes an L,
Mhm.
like many houses are.
Mhm.
And
All
I'm
those
saying you
people
can
run
still
into
probably
friction.
even keep this angle, or most of it doesn't have to be from 90, because you have this triangle to play
It
with.
would work that way too.
Right, that's what I'm, it could be done.
Can we entertain any motion on River School?
Yep.
Move that we
Thank you.
approve this certificate of action for limited site plan approval for the River School with the changes that we discussed. Over.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
These are the two Pine Brook ones.
All right, signing two of these.
Yep, just, that's Rivers, this is
Oh,
Pine
this is
Brook, and this
Rivers?
is Pine Brook.
Oh, okay.
I'll read these with Ann, so she can. They have access to the give her a call tomorrow as far as,
Yeah.
she'll probably.
Why?
Move that first thing.
I have a different.
Yeah, I'm not gonna see, I've been all day, so come down. Are they still meeting upstairs? Oh.